Hello, we are going to talk about the QX, and this is presented by Sebastián Oviedo and I, Leonardo Reynoso. First, we are going to talk about the quality of service. Uh, this has three labels. The first one is the intrinsic. This is about the network performance. The second one is the perceived. This is how the customer and the service provider are related. Like the first one is the requirements of the customer. This is talk about the what the customer needs and what they want. Then we talk about the QoS offered by the provider. This is like the services they provide, like I don't know, the network velocity and that. The second one is the achieved by the provider. This is how the if the company provides that way that they offer. And this last one is the perceived by the customer. This is about if the customer um, see likes the service that the company offers to them after they try that service. And the third level is the assessed. This is when the customer uses the service for like a year, and this is how he sees the service. If they like it, or they don't. And if they don't like, they never use the service again. And if they like, they continue using the service. This depends of how the what the customers see the service offered by the company.
The second topic of this presentation is the class of service, which can be defined by four terms. The first is the service identity, the second is the virtual network, the third is the link capability requirements, and four traffic threshold parameters. The class of service have two viewpoints, the application label and the network label. The application label are divided into the following features. Um, that is the table of left for presentation, the elastic or non-elastic, and these are divided of non-interactive or interactive. And in terms of traffic, the application can also be categorized as generally symmetrical and asymmetrical. In this label, the application label can be described or functionality of categorized as audio, video, and data related. And the second of this class of service is the network label. The class on the network label of the quality of service, the realization of term is supported by mechanisms at the layers 1 to 4 of the OCI ISO model and is specific to the network technology, protocols, and network architecture. Now the class of service is divided by different types. The first type is the ITUT, uh, and this type have four topics. The first is the IP packet transfer delay. The second is the IP packet delay variation. The third is the packet loss radio, and four is IP packet error radio. And this class can be visualized in the right of presentation. In the second type of class of service, um, we are found to IETF within the this server architecture. A number of these server per hop behavior are defined. This server PHP only defines several rules of packet forwarding, but they don't constitute the service class itself. In this type are found the RFC 4594 which propose deserve PHP should be used to support each class and suggest using a particular meter maker implementation as will and active Q magnet. And the RFC 5127 proposed to agree service classes defined in the rule before 24 of quality of service class. The third type of class of service is the 3GPP, and this type contain the traffic class, the conversational, the streaming, the interactive, and the background. And the fourth type of class of service is the E that have a class of traffic types should be supported in the LAN networks.
And next is the grade of service or the GOS. This is about all the phenomena occurring during the connection setup, release, and the maintenance of a networks. This means this can be seen when we set up a connection and it has delay, probability of end-to-end blocking, delay in the authentication, and probability of breaking the active connection. This is an indicator of the customer satisfaction. This can be seen when the customer doesn't have the best connection. He's going to have a bad reference of the company, because if they are not giving the best service, the customer is going to have the is going is not going to continue with the company. The quality of resilience is about the survivability against failures. This This has two strategies. Um, the first one are made by the service provider that are not metric. This is just talking about what they are going to do when something happens. And the other one is metric, like this is about numbers, the percentages. The survivability mechanism is offered by the provider. They choose what they want to do, what they want to offer, what they want to do when something happens. The other one is the availability agreed in the service label agreement is typically calculated as value as 1 year. So when a year happens, they calculate um, how the customer see the service so they can improve them or maintain that. But typically they want to improve them so they can they can maintain the quality of experience about of the service.
In conclusion, we reached with my partner is that the quality of experience is not a single term. It is the composition of the exposed items, the quality of service, the quality of resilience, the grade of service, and the class of service. And because if any of these fails, the quality of experience will not be fulfilled. So the user will not have a satisfactory experience when implementing any service.
So the companies needs to offer the services. In that fact, the customer will get the best service and is going to have the best experience with that. Thanks.